Hi, class. This is Mr. Alcala. I'm recording this video to help you have very clear instructions while I'm at the TSA convention in Louisville for state. Um, Before I talk about what you guys are doing, I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing at TSA in Louisville. So I have a group of students that are competing in some video projects. Um, and the organization is called Technology Student Association. And this is their website. It's tsaweb.org. And so, what is Technology Student Organization Association? I'm sorry. It's a national organization, and students compete in science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So it lines up well with our Academy of Technology here. We have students from engineering and from the computer science program that are also competing. Um, this is their mission statement. Um, it enhances personal development, leadership, career opportunities in STEM. Um, Members apply and integrate these concepts through intercurricular activities, competitions, and related programs. Um, Students are uh, out in Louisville for 2 nights and 3 days of competition. We found funds in the school to provide to pay for the hotel rooms and meals, the conference fees, and all that. So students just have to show up and work hard this year, probably next year too. If this is something that you think you might be interested in, uh, the time to get involved would be the beginning of next school year. Um, it's a great organization. There's a lot of things to do in it, and it looks great on a college resume, and it's really good for building work-related skills. All right, so I'm going to publish this module here for Monday uh, when you all should be watching this in class. So the first assignment you have is news values. It's an Edpuzzle, and we're going to be starting um, to create news packages, and you're going to learn how to create a short news package. And since he just made a documentary, it shouldn't be that different, but there's some notable differences. Um, so a news package has to follow journalistic ethics. So um, those are the things you're going to be learning on the news values there. Um, and basically, something has to be true. It has to be timely, and you have to present it in a fair way. We'll talk about that when I return to class. But so, as a documentary could be anything that you're interested in, and let people say basically what they want, and show some interesting B-roll. A news story has to actually be true, and you have to be informing the public about something that um, that has news value, and that's what this first Edpuzzle is about. So after you're done with that, also on Monday you have this ASB classroom. Um, so we're going into the second chapter or second unit of ASB classroom, and I think you remember doing some of this last year. This year they've made some of them into Google quizzes, so you might be familiar with that with other classes, but this is the first time I'm doing a Google quiz. Um, so when you go to ASB Classroom here, let me click on the assignment. Okay, so keep in mind it's the password changed in the middle of last semester, and the current password is focus, all lowercase. Okay, so when you log into asbclassroom.com, you click on the student login and enter the password focus. You don't have to put the quotes in there. It's just the between the F and the S there. All right, so there's a link. So I have the date assigned. It's due the same day. Watch this video, and instead of doing the quiz here under it, the quiz is um, in the assignment. So it's right here. Um, so do those two things for Monday, and then Wednesday. Um, and the introduction is kind of a review, so you should know most of that video already. Uh, on Wednesday, I have two videos for you to watch and answer the quizzes. So there's focus statements. This is how to decide what your questions are for your subject on a news assignment, and then they've changed the name from run and gun to on the go. I guess to try to keep the word gun out of classrooms because we're all traumatized by all the horrible things that happen. So on the go interviews here. This is the most useful video out of all of them, I believe. Pay close attention to this one. This is the last one you have while I'm gone. And like I said, don't do the quiz here. Do the quiz here. Okay. So that's focus statements. Um, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. On the go interview is the last one. So there's focus statements and then on the go. If I go back to the module, you're going to do Edpuzzle and Classroom V2 Intro on April 10th. Those are the dates that they're due. April 12th, which is the Wednesday, um, you're going to do focus statements and on the go interviews. So that's the deadline here, April 12th. April 12th. Have those done. On Friday, we're going to watch our documentaries and want to get started with this news package editing activity. I'll give you a preview to that real quick. Um, there's a news station in California that was kind enough to share um, footage from a news assignment with a uh, journalism Journalism Educators Association, so that we can use their footage and edit our own news packages out of it. So we'll have handout footage of the subjects being interviewed and of B-roll from this assignment, and then um, you'll have a ability to pick the clips you want. So everybody's going to be doing the same assignment, but everybody's finished video is going to be just a little bit different. Um, and we'll talk about that more when I get back. But for Monday, one more time, right here, do those two. And for Wednesday, you do these two. Thanks, guys. I'm out of town, but I will be checking email and um, putting grades in for these assignments. If they're not done and I can't tell that you were out on an excused absence in IC, I will actually mark zeros in for these. So make sure to get them in. Your grades will be in before I get back. Thank you, and be nice to the substitute while I'm gone.